Your shared read this week is titled Finding Cal. The genre is fiction. This text is written as a diary. Take a look at the date. September 25th is here in the heading. I also notice that the text starts, Dear Diary. People use diaries to write about important events in their lives and to talk about wishes and dreams. People put the date for the day on which they write. This is called an entry. Why do you think someone would want to keep a diary? Let's go ahead and look at the essential question. How can a pet be an important friend? Read about a dog who becomes a boy's special friend. September 25th, Dear Diary. It took Dad a long time to decide. He finally made up his mind. Dad came to my room tonight. He said I could get a dog, but it has to be a small or medium-sized dog. We will go to the animal shelter tomorrow. Medium dog, small dog. September 26th, Dear Diary. Wow, there are so many different dogs at the shelter. There are big and little dogs. Some have soft fur and some have wiry hair. Dad and I walked to one dog's cage. The tag said the dog's name was Cal. One quick glance at the cute dog and I knew he was for me. Dad said, Look, Jake, look at how Cal stares at you. It was true. His eyes were wide open. He was looking right at me. Jack, Spot, Sam, Cal. We put Cal on a leash and took him to a fenced yard. Cal smiled and stared at me. Cal wanted to play. In minutes, he learned the proper or correct way to sit. He could walk on a leash nicely, too. I patted him on the head, and he licked my hand. Cal licking my hand. Dad said, I see a real connection between you and Cal. I agreed. We already had a good relationship. Soon we were on our way home. Cal was nervous, so I tried to make him feel better. I scratched his ears and he liked it. October 10th. Dear Diary. It has been a while since I have written. Cal has learned many new tricks like how to roll over. I have learned from Cal too. Cal's tricks. Cal walks with Dad and me to school every day. Each night Dad reads me a story. Cal lies next to me. I would not trade him for any other dog. I will keep him because our friendship is very special. Finding Cal was worth the wait. Now let's learn about a comprehension strategy that good readers use. Ask and answer questions. When you read, you can ask questions to help you think about parts of the story that you may have missed or do not understand. Find text evidence. After reading page 56 of Finding Cal, I ask myself, what helped Jake decide to take Cal home? If I go back into the text, I can see that Cal smiled and stared at Jake. Cal wants to play with Jake. From this, I understand that Cal is already special to Jake. It's very important that when you're reading a text to always be asking and answering questions to yourself about what's happening in the story. Also, you've already learned in previous lessons that a fictional story will have characters, settings, and different events that happen in the story. The pictures and the text can give you details about the character, setting, and events in a story. What you'll do is you'll identify the characters, setting, and events. Let's use the story you just read. Who are the characters in the story Finding Cal? Well, the main character was Jake. He was the one that was actually writing the diary entries. What about the setting? Remember, the setting is where and when the story takes place. What about the events, the details that happened in the story? Now it's up to you to finish filling out your graphic organizer. You'll go in and you'll fill out the character, setting, and events in the story Finding Cal.